together 100 million. Yes, sir. That is real knowledge. Like this here. Talk to him. Give him something. Skin to skin, bones to clones. Never leave your mind.
Welcome, friends, family, and disgruntled listeners to the 48th edition of To the Maroon, a show about everything and nothing. And happy Maroon Monday. I am your host, Danny, aka Captain Maroon. And I'll be joined in a minute by my co-host, Sean, also known by his rap name, the French Onion Soup Nazi, aka Lil X Hamster. And in today's pod, we go full bore into the Epstein Files. That's right. We doing it. I mean, because everyone's talking about it. It's just, I don't know how you can ignore a story like that, because you can't. It's impossible. And the absolute trauma dumping that is going on, I'm convinced is a psyop. This attempted psychological warfare going on. Basically, they're doing this on purpose. They know exactly what they're doing. Trying to get you to be overwhelmed. We got to stay in the pocket, people. Then we discuss how much power Ghislaine Maxwell really had. Was Epstein involved in Bitcoin? 4chan? I think we discussed some Roblox. You think it's unrelated? Think again. How deep does this rabbit hole go? We're going to find out. I think we're all going to find out. Then we attempt to redefine the narrative behind the term conspiracy theorist, because it seems like a lot of people wearing them tinfoil hats appear to be onto something. And words, as we're finding out, are incredibly powerful. So I say, let's redefine the entire space, shall we? And with that, let's go on a journey, my fellow Maroons. Philosopher, start us on a high note.
Give it. West Coast back in the fold, bringing the fire like that Santa in a window. Sooner or later, gotta acknowledge this game. OG balance with that Minecraft thing. Hood to hood connections all across the globe. Putting these vibes back where they belong. Been better since I stepped onto the scene. Kind of lyrics make your mama wanna sing. Unlock these doors, let me in. It's a philosopher with the gift of being. Musical tracks beginning to the end. California.
Going off of what I was just saying, I had a random thought the other day, and it was either it will all work out and great success, right? You'll be happy, or it won't. Great, no change.
Yeah.
And if you look at life like that, I was like, maybe this is how I need to look at everything. So before I was like, well, what if it doesn't work out? You know, like you have these feelings of you're a fraud and you're a failure and a phony. You're not talented or skilled, which is all probably true. But that means that if it doesn't work out, nothing changes in my life. There's no change. So what the fuck do I care? I mean, isn't that what we crave as humans, apparently? Is no change. We want
Stability.
it to stay the same. Yeah, stability. Or the thing works out and great, it worked out. Oh my God. Change will come with it, but it's like, well, this is what you wanted, right? So maybe if I just look at everything like that, maybe, I can get over the fact that our country is run by a bunch of satanic pedophiles that protect each other, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to get over it. It's like 3.5 million pages of evidence, but
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild, dude. It's fucking wild. I cannot believe I have not been able to sleep the last few days just diving into that shit. And the thing that I came across was, which I thought was interesting, well, a lot of stuff when you start getting into the fucking Epstein files, my God. But one thing I thought was interesting was a video that said, hey, the way they're doing this is psychological warfare. This is absolute like trauma dumping at its extreme. Like you would never ever in a court case do the way that they just dropped these files, right? Recently, like that you would never do it this way in a court case. And the reason why is because if you are talking about something horrific in a court case, you know, like this is the most violent, evil shit, and you just show the video or you just go into full detail and you don't prep the jury, what happens is then you go into reptile brain. The jury does, because it's just too traumatic. It's so much that it overwhelms the system and the brain, and basically you get reptile brained is what they call it. And you basically get fight or flight, and apparently then logic doesn't matter, the law doesn't matter, facts don't matter, because you're so in this emotional fight or flight state, because you're just trauma dumping the whole thing. So in courts, they have a structured way to talk about like really heavy trauma cases. They have a way to bring it about and talk about it that protects the jury. It doesn't protect the potential, the defendant or whatever. It doesn't protect that. It's just a way to protect the jury. And they did not do this with the Epstein stuff. They just went, here you go. Here's the whole thing. Good luck. Oh, but we'll redact the names of the accusers, not the victims. We won't
Right.
properly redact it. Right?
That was the first thing that comes out is the names of the victims. Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Isn't that ridiculous? But the victims,
it's illegal. Yeah.
It's illegal. And but the fucking accusers, those are the ones that will protect and will. It's like it's so fucking unbelievably backwards, and I cannot believe that there is still 3 million more pages that are missing, and the timeline around when those 3 million pages are missing. Like have you seen the gap in the timeline?
100 years.
No. So basically, you can see all in the Epstein files, like how many there are, and you can see, there's higher volume as the years go on. There is a noticeable gap. That's where most of these 3 million missing pages, while they only released half of it, a lot of those are around the year 1999 to 2001. Those are all not to be found. Those are all not chronicled. Why? What?
There's an event, September 11th.
Oh, where is the real pilot? Someone asked. Ghislaine.
No.
That fucking whoever the fuck they walked out recently, who was like reading her rights, and it was allegedly Ghislaine Maxwell. They've put that under analysis, and it's like AI, our new fucking gods, apparently. Even
our
AI,
new overlord,
new overlord. Even AI was like, there's a 15% chance that this is a match from when they arrested her. And it's like, what? Whoops. So
yeah, I think it is her because she's in a minimum security prison, thanks to Donaldo Trumpo.
Yeah. Well, why would you do that though?
Let's go over the options. One, because she has dirt on him, so he's going to give her that one option. Yeah, puts her minimum security, and then will pardon her on his way out.
Yep.
Two, and that's option one. Option two is easier to kill her. So if somebody,
starts talking,
somebody starts talking, or he thinks, if he thinks that the chuds who still believe everything he says, he'll be able to smooth this over eventually with enough, ICE murdering people. It's like, if we murder like 5 more people, then the chuds will be, they'll have their bloodlust will be so high that they'll forgive him for anything. And yeah, that's when they're going to put a bullet in her.
It's too
Okay,
much.
now we can put a bullet in Ghislaine's head, and nobody's going to ask any questions, or the base is not going to ask any questions.
Yeah.
So that's really the two options. Either he's going to pardon her, or he's going to kill her. But she's not going to serve 20 years.
Yeah.
That, I mean, come on. What, are we born yesterday?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, even when Epstein got caught, he got an incredibly reduced sentence than what he should have gotten for sex trafficking children. And they were like, all right, lightest sentence you can have, a couple years. It's like, what the fuck? That should be a public hanging. I think we all agree. Should be public execution.
Oh, I think so.
High noon.
Yeah. Which is what, yeah. Well, what's even worse about the Bitcoin, or not why did I say, this is why I said Bitcoin, because Jeffrey Epstein has basically had his hand in like everything. He's, who was it? Ghislaine Maxwell, his bride, was like, she was like one of the original like Reddit, like, I don't know what it is, like not top 1%, but like super admins in Reddit. So like design, like moderating forums, and like when they say, this kind of, I forget what it's called, but it's like a Reddit super admin. They can like delete posts, they can start new threads, they can kind of like I don't know what to do, like hype up a thread, hype up topics.
Yep.
So that it shows up on everybody's homepage.
Yep.
So that was Ghislaine Maxwell, and then what else was going on? Oh yeah, no, it was. I didn't know that either until the files came out. Then Jeffrey Epstein. Oh yeah, like Bitcoin. Overly summarize it, but basically, like when Bitcoin started to really take off, a lot of like the code in that's part of the Bitcoin project, like it was like Jeffrey Epstein was like, he wasn't a coder, but he was like paying people to like write code for Bitcoin.
Interesting.
So it's like, if there's a back door, this guy probably has the back door to it.
Right.
Yeah. And he's like, I think he's like one of the original like Bitcoin. Maybe like he didn't like create it. He was who's it, Satoshi who created it, but he certainly was the one who corrupted it to be used for international finance and hiding money. It's the perfect way to hide money.
It seems like in other countries they're actually holding some accountability. I think in China they just made it now, like it's an execution now. It is, you're going to be executed if you commit a crime against a child, a sexual crime.
Oh yeah,
like, yeah. How hard was that?
Yeah,
like,
no, for sure.
Done.
Yeah.
I mean, why is it over here To Catch a Predator gets canceled? And the reason why, the reasoning, because you and me loved that show, as did a lot of people.
Chris Hansen.
Yeah. And apparently why it got canceled, they said it's entrapment.
I mean,
whose side are they on?
I have been entrapped. I've truly been entrapped. Particularly in college. I was entrapped. No, there was no fucking coming to my rescue. And this was about fucking drugs. And it's like, so all of those rules, if you're messing with drugs, all those rules are out.
Yeah.
Oh, no entrapment, just you lock them up, throw away the key, you did the crime, you did the time.
Yep.
All that shit. But if it's pedophilia, which is like one of the worst crimes imaginable, then it's like, oh, due process. Hey, no, if you want to say due process for everybody, even pedophiles, I don't agree with it, but at least you have some consistency.
Consistency, yep.
But it's like, wait, you're going to do the reverse? Yep. You're going to do like, if you're, homeless in the wrong part of town, it's like, I'll put I'll beat the fuck out of you. But if it's a pedophile, oh no, we're going to go buy the book and you're going to get your rep, you're going to get
worry. You'll get your legal counsel. Yep.
Yeah, and all the evidence is dismissed. Yeah, we can't trust child witnesses, so they don't count. So there's no evidence, and you're scot-free. And and we're going to give you, whatever. We're going to give you housing assistance or some shit. It's like, what are we doing here?
I'm laughing because it's like it's the only reaction I can have because it's so infuriating. It's like it's so, you know what I mean? It's like my body doesn't know. I can't like put my entire fist through a wall.
Mhm.
It's like what'll that do? I'm just gonna break my hand. It's like, dude, it's fucking insane how like corrupt our system has gotten. And even like someone who was the most like just in denial of all this stuff, or no, it's not that bad. It's like, how can you still be in denial? And sadly, it's not that hard how some people will still be in denial. That's what pisses me off. There are still people that are going to defend these fucking cucks. There are still people that are going to, go, oh, well, maybe this is all AI. That's what I heard the other day when I was bringing up, like, hey, you know how Trump is all over the Epstein files? And I mean, like, his name is in it as much as anyone. And their response was, well, do you think that's AI? Like, I'm like, oh my God, this is why they are pushing AI so hard. Is because now every single piece of video
now you can release it all and just discount it as AI.
Just discount it. Yeah. Anything. Exactly. Like, dude, it's fucking insane. It's fucking crazy. I cannot believe we as people have gotten this dumb and complacent and lazy, and we just buy the narrative. I mean, it's just like I'm like sick to my stomach that like this is what's fucking going on, and and it seems like there's gonna be no accountability, and people are just gonna fucking move on.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be, we're gonna have a war with Iran, and that's probably in the next couple months here. That's gonna start up.
Yeah. So we recorded this pod February 26th. I believe the United States attacked Iran and took out their supreme leader, the Ayatollah, February 28th. So not a couple months, couple days. Crazy. Anyway, back to the pod.
Like a major war. And then all the Venezuela stuff going on. We'll have, drama about the Olympics, which they've already had.
Already politicized.
There'll be some drama about that. Already politicized.
The hockey team had to bring them out for State of the Union because
yeah.
America number one.
America number one, and I think the women's hockey team said they don't want to go.
Yep.
So, yeah. And then so you kind of have it in both sides. You have the politics that's just sort of like flooding the zone of like, here's a million things going on at once, and then you have like the sports side, and then you have like the culture war stuff of like, whatever it is, transgenders or taking over the world or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever usual bullshit they can use. It's almost become, you'd think like with all the information around, it'd be harder to control people, but it is easier than ever.
Yep. They're going to have no accountability, no culpability. No, they're not going to hold any of these people responsible. They just, here you go. We don't give we know you're not going to do anything. So here you go.
Right.
It's just, we released them. We're still going to withhold 3 million pages, which is just ridiculous.
And we redact like the entire, even the ones they do have, there's entire pages where the entire page is blacked out. Like that doesn't count as a page. Like you redacted it.
Right. Right. Exactly. And so, when like that shit, when you realize that there's going to be no accountability, it hits home that it's like, oh, they are just flaunting now the power that they have. That's why our dear leader is talking about all the crazy like weapons that we have that we didn't even show in Venezuela. We have all this crazy.
Oh yeah.
We have like sonic weapons. Hey, you better be careful, Iran. I mean, you might as well be threatening anyone who's like questioning the narrative now at this point, or like questioning the propaganda, or questioning, the fucking the top or authority. It's like, oh, we can just we'll just zap you with the laser if we want to. We'll just fucking turn you into your brain to mush. It's like, what? Like they're going to be doing that now? Like I feel like they, in the next couple years, or maybe this year, who knows, they will demonstrate what they're talking about. And they have even crazier shit. I totally believe that whatever we see, we don't see the full, right? Like the full spectrum. But why would they until they actually need to demonstrate it? But I think at some point in the next couple years, there's going to be just some new crazy weapon that's going to make people go like, what the fuck? Like they have that? Like you could just point like a little, looks like a hot glue gun at someone's forehead, and it's all right, boom, lobotomized. It's like, what?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, isn't that a little too much power? That's crazy.
Yeah.
And,
oh yeah. No, I mean they have. What is it? I hope. Well, no, I hope it's not true. But it's like a sound cannon that they use in like protests.
Yes,
and it's like
I've heard about that.
This new version of it where it's like like blood comes out of your ears. It's like,
yep,
this is fucking terrifying. This is like illegal, but we don't care about law anymore. That was always a slogan.
Yeah,
the same people who said law and order are like, as like, yeah, Renee Good gets shot in the neck. Like, oh, she deserved it. Ah! It's like, no, we're breaking. There's no laws anymore.
Yeah.
There's no. So yeah, it's so fucking infuriating.
Oh, totally. No, it's one of those things where like, you know, it's hard to like go back to your fucking job or like your you know, like
go back to your life.
Yeah, because it's like, how do you move on from that reveal? And people will say, well, you just, you know, you have to. It's like, so you all are okay with this then? Is that what everyone's saying? Like,
move on from these nuts. That's what I tell them.
Yeah, exactly.
I had I had a court case today, small claims court, and at the end, and it's like I was the defendant, and I had all the evidence. I had this motherfucker dead to rights. And he's like, well, I want to request a stay so I can review it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And the judge is like, yeah, sure. And the judge and I said, well, I was really hoping for a ruling. And she goes, yeah, you know, what are you going to do? And it's like, and then I'm kind of pissed. Like, God damn it, I had everything. Like, it could have been done. This has been chasing me for like the last 4 months. And as I'm walking out, I'm like, God damn it, man. And then I'm thinking kind of about, you know, kind of what we were just talking about, you know, just all the Epstein stuff and the Iran stuff and the ICE stuff and what was it? The debt, like, which I don't, that's the least of my concerns is the national debt. But it was just another thing of like, oh yeah, the interest on the debt is more than the cost of the U.S. military, which is $1 trillion. Because we just increased the size of the money we put in the military, and just all this shit. And I'm realizing as I'm getting in my car, I'm thinking like, yeah, this small claims court thing for like, you know, whatever, $500, whatever, yeah, dropping the motherfucking ocean versus all this other stuff. And I was so like annoyed, like, damn, I almost had it. I almost could have been done with this. Now it's going to drag on, and they're going to say they're going to find something on me, and now I'm going to have to argue that, and then it's just like, God damn it! But as I was driving, I was walking to the car, and then I was driving home. It's like, whatever, you know, I'll take that over, you know, being, you know, fucking mowed down by some, you know, fucking Hellfire missile or some shit, and you know. Poland or something like that. So yeah.
Count your blessings, Sean.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Isn't that sad that we basically have to somehow trivialize our problems, you know, and like like it was like, oh, this really sucks for me, but hey, you know, it could be worse. I could, you know, be like a quadriplegic like cancer, and it's like, okay, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, absolutely, but like what you're going through still sucks in the moment, and it's like, nah, I got to get over it. It's like, no, you don't. I mean, yeah, to a degree, yes, you got to get over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It always bothers me when people or yourself trivializes like the shit you go through. Like, whatever. I'm angry,
Mhm.
but because it really is. It's like your way of coping with the fact that you're not going to get justice, and you're just like, okay,
Oh yeah, 100%.
oh well.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's sad that we have that as a coping mechanism.
It's what we were taught, the millennial generation. We were taught by the boomers.
Cope.
Something bad happens to you, cope silently.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it in your room, quietly.
Yeah.
You perv. You know what you're doing in there.
No, you're coping.
Yeah, you're coping hard in there.
Yeah.
So I got to say though that with this recent drop of files and how there's so many things that are connected in it. There's so many things like threads. You go, oh, this leads to this, and wait a second, this is connected to this. I think that we need to redefine the narrative. We'll start it here, Sean, because conspiracy and conspiracy theorists has such a negative connotation. It really does. You're a tinfoil hat, and do you think the Earth is flat too? And it just like they did that so well. How they made it like a negative thing. I feel like it's anytime you're getting close to the actual truth, they go, no, conspiracy theorist, you're crazy. You think it's all lizard people. At this point, like maybe it is. I don't know, but it's
mostly lizard people. Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi's a lizard person, but it's like I feel like the negative connotation of conspiracy theorist is just we got to change that. So I think we should call them ETs, early truth seekers. You're trying to get to the truth earlier than other people. That's all. And hey, maybe it's not what you think it was, but that is what happens in a pursuit, in a seeking of truth. You go, maybe let me question this, and then you dive into it and you go, oh, maybe not. Or you go, oh, maybe this seems like there's a thing here. There's a lot of, evidence pointing to the same thing. A lot of numbers are adding up. So I say we call them ETs now. I'm going to start calling myself an ET. And they're going to say, what, you're an alien, right? And it's like, yeah, sure. Why not? I'm terrestrial, right? Which means I'm of, on, or relating to the earth. And I'm definitely extra. So I'll fucking wear it. ETs. I'm going to embrace it. I want to wield it. It's not tinfoil hat wearers, conspiracy theorists. ETs. Because maybe we're all just trying to go home. Maybe at the end of the day. Maybe we're all just like, okay, beam me up, Scotty. I'm over this bullshit. I feel like anytime someone starts to dig, this is what happens, is you get labeled something. And I've been noticing that, dude, in social media recently, where I've been on some rabbit holes, right? And you go down some crazy fun rabbit holes when you get into conspiracy theorist stuff, ET stuff. And I noticed that anytime there's something like, let's say there's a post on vibration, right? Sound and vibration and how important it is. There'll be someone in the comments that'll say, I wonder if this is how they moved the pyramids, is using this vibration technique, right? Just asking a question. Just asking a question. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? And someone replied, a lot of people replied to that comment, but someone replied, schizo. You're a schizo. And I was like, all right, click the account, bot account, of course, bot account, one post. Another person says, dude, what'd they say? Oh, you're high, right? You must be high. Click it. Bot account. Another person had an image where it was like they showed someone who like looked like they were clearly deranged and not well, right? As in like, okay, dude, you're fucking crazy. I click that account. This is where I'm at now, Sean. I click, all right, who's this person? Bot account. Dude, it is fucking crazy how many bot accounts there are out there on social media.
There's no people anymore on the internet.
Oh no, there is. What they're doing is they're the conspiracy theorists asking the question. They go, "Hey, how did they make the pyramids?" That's the one person, and then everyone else is a bot going, "You fucking moron! How dumb are you?" It's like, "Oh, these are the bots." Is the replies to the person asking a legitimate question, the truth seeker, the attempted truth seeker. So once that's hitting me, I'm like, "Oh my fucking god, I don't believe any of this shit, dude." I mean, like. It's fucking crazy to me how bad this has gotten. Like, I mean, literally, one of these commenters. I'm just, 'cause this is how far I'm going now. I am now like looking at comments in Instagram, right? And someone is replying to a post, and then someone's replying to the reply, right? And I am doing research, Sean, on the fucking reply. Like I am like at the third level. I'm not at the post. I am not at the person that asked the question, the reply. I am at the person that's replying to the reply, right? That's how far I'm fucking going right now. And I noticed that the people that say, hey, you're a schizo, whatever, these bot accounts, right? Yeah. They'd be following people too, right? Okay, who are they following? This is how far I'm going, Sean. I'm going to the fourth fucking level. Are you with me here? I'm going to who are the repliers of the repliers? Their accounts, who are they following? More bots. They're all just following bots. I click, all right, who are you following? Bot account. This guy had fucking 35 people following. All right, not that many. Clicked each one, bot account. All right, go to the next one. 0 posts, bot account. Next one, 1 post, bot account. They're all just following each other. And they have hundreds, sometimes thousands of followers. And they're just all bots, fucking self-serving each other, fucking feeding their own narrative. And literally the fucking negative comments on the person posing a question, like they get likes because they're all the fucking bots. And then people go, oh, well, everyone shit on this guy. They must be right. Yeah, a bunch of bots did. A bunch of fucking bots. It's fucking crazy. Like, I'm just convinced that nothing is legitimate now. And I think that's where they want you to be, is that nothing's
Speaking
legitimate.
of nothing legitimate, that was it. So other things that Epstein was like, had a big hand in, and I talked about Bitcoin, modeling industry with his second best friend, the CEO of Victoria's Secret. What else was he doing? That was it. It was Poll. So Poll is part of 4chan. And 4chan is the, that message board, anonymous web message board. And it was, I forget who the creator of 4chan was, but anyways, he met with Jeffrey Epstein and they created Poll, politically incorrect. So like the sub channel of 4chan. And that's where all like the QAnon stuff and the frog, like Pepe the Frog and all that shit came from.
Yep.
And it turned and a lot of the ideology of like MAGA, some of the MAGA stuff a lot of the MAGA stuff comes out of there. And you dig into it, and it's like, oh, this was all created by Jeffrey Epstein so that he could influence society into believing that pedophilia isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah. Yeah. That is actually why they redefined the term, Sean, and started calling them maps. Right? Isn't
what?
it? Yeah. It's like they were trying at one point to redefine the term, and they were calling them something else. I remember that. They were like throwing out like, no, they're not pedophiles. They're like It's like people like attract. I forget what the fucking acronym stands for. Hang on, MAPS, minor attracted person. They were literally trying to redefine the term to normalize it, and that's actually why Roblox is so fucking. Now we're going more rabbit hole, but Roblox is like really fucking sick because there's no safety parameters in it, apparently. And they designed it that way. It's like this playground for children. But of course, these perverts infiltrate it. And then like what happens is there's all these stories of kids going, oh yeah, I was hanging out in this Roblox lobby and this person's like asking me questions like, hey, are you into this? Or hey, you're doing that? And it's like an adult asking them questions. Like, hey, do you, basically grooming. They're basically just grooming them online.
Yeah.
Is what they're fucking doing. And yeah, and like Roblox is like one of the most popular games in the fucking world. It's still heavily played.
Oh yeah.
Everyone knows about the sick shit that happens there, and there's no safety, guards in it, seems like. And at one point, Roblox was talking about making a dating service, or they might even still be doing it. Yeah, for children. They're making a dating.
This is terrifying.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's dude. How
we're gonna have to start like. I'm sorry, like for particularly the the owners of Roblox. If they go down that path, we're gonna have to like skin them alive. Like I don't know what a nice way to say.
Yeah.
Is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Who are we gonna sue them? We're gonna go to the Supreme Court.
Yeah. We're gonna get justice
like,
the right way. Yeah. Exactly. There's a reason why the French made guillotines, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Bring them back. Yeah,
bring them back. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, the fact that China had to come out and say, yeah, basically these people, these sick fucking pedophiles, people, their acts are now punishable by death. And it's like, wait, what? Like, why isn't that not widespread across the land? It's a pretty simple fucking rule. And I think everyone would agree with it. Unless you're one of these fucking degenerates that are saying, oh no, to catch a predator's entrapment. Then you might be like, well, let's not, like you said, let's due process. Let's think about this. It's just, yeah, dude, it really is fucking hard to go back to any kind of semblance of a normal life when you figure this shit out. And for me, this is something that is going to make me motivated and angry forever. However, I'm going to do it the right way because I'm convinced, because I don't know if you noticed last couple weeks, but when they did this trauma dumping, I was thinking about this the other day, there is a hashtag that's trending in a lot of it, and it is, are you mad enough? Are you mad enough? And they keep showing that as they're talking all these fucking sick things. And now, dude, because I'm now going down some rabbit holes and really trying to critically think and really trying to peel back the layers here and we'll see how deep this shit is. I think that hashtag, are you mad enough, and all that might even be a fucking psyop to get people to be infuriated enough where they're in an emotional, angry state. And then they go and like, I'm going to take a brick and throw it at the FBI headquarters, right? And it's like, oh, there they are. Laser brain them. Lobotomize them.
Laser brain them. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm convinced that it seems like they are pushing people to act in a violent way, right? With hashtag, are you mad enough? And honestly, I want to say that shit is because, yeah, like we're not fucking mad enough. We really aren't. But it seems like now you have to question everything of like, okay, well now why is that trending? Like, why is the algorithm pushing that, right? Because they could easily not show that because they have so much control now. They could easily not show that. Are you mad enough? But now that's the rabbit hole that I went down. It's just like, are you angry enough? I'm like, man, they wind you up now. They wind you up, and then like you're like a fucking, one of those wind up toys. They got all this fucking energy, hey, ready to go. And then they go, the enemy is that away. Not us. Not us. It's you mad enough? It's Kash Patel. That's who you should be mad at. It's
Right.
Pam Bondi. It's Trump. And it's like, yeah, it seems like it's all of them. Didn't Pam Bondi say if we tried everyone in the files, the whole system would collapse?
Yeah, the stock market would go crash. Yeah.
Yeah. And most people are like, all right, let's bring it on then.
Yeah,
But
fine. Yeah.
I truly believe you have to question everything now. Everything we have been told, everything we were taught growing up in history lessons, what we learned in the school system, that clearly, as John D. Rockefeller pointed out when he said, I don't want thinkers, I want workers. The school system is built for us to not question authority, not to ask questions about our textbooks, never challenge the narrative. That's the way it is, because that's the way it's always been. I say, bull to the motherfucking shit on that. You now have to look at everything in a skeptical lens. A skeptical mind is one that is hard to deceive. And critical thinking is in short supply these days. And it seems even intuition is being eroded on purpose, slowly but surely. And while this all may feel very apocalyptic at times, especially when you couple that with what is going on in the Middle East, again, another distraction from the truth. If you really think about it, could it be that the walls are crumbling around this prison the wealthy elite have built? Because those same tools they tried to use to control us, to manipulate us, is now being flipped on them. Does anyone feel that tide starting to turn on knowledge coming out that has been suppressed for a long time? You can't hide the truth forever. You can't suppress innovation indefinitely. You can't propagandize every piece of information, because eventually you lie so much and you have to do it in such voluminous amounts that you erode the very foundation of the prison you built. A prison that is built on trust. From the jump, trust. Established from an early age to never look up. Never see what's beyond the lid. Well, guess what? I think we're all starting to look up. And I have a feeling pretty soon, all of us that are trapped in this bullshit mental prison where we feel like fleas trapped in a jar with a lid above us. A lid above our heads. I think we are all about to jump. And then when we do, once that lid breaks, it will be broken forever. I, for one, looking forward to seeing the sky for the first time. What about you? Thanks again for listening on our journey to the Maroon.
Who's gonna cry? Does anybody say goodbye? Does anybody ride? Who's gonna funk with me down the way? 100-bar episode by your boy The Train, aka the philosopher, building back the tracks back to back to back. Believe that. Yeah, he gave it to me, so I'ma give it back. Yeah, he gave it to me, I'ma give it back. Believe that. He gave it to me. Yeah, he gave it to me. Yeah.
All right, well, get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of talking to you.